Why did Abraha hate the Kaaba so much that he attacked the Kaaba with 600 troops? Because the Kaaba had become the most sacred place for the whole of Arabia. People from all over Arabia used to come to Mecca for worship, due to which a few people were earning a lot of money. This appalled Abraha. He was very angry that these poor people of Mecca neither have any king nor any government. Why have they become the center of entire Arabia? So before the attack, he built a huge church in Sana'a, the capital of his Sultanate of Yemen, so that people would leave the Kaaba, came to him, but this project was completely flopped, after which Abraha was left with only one option. Somehow the Kaaba should be demolished. Abraha was not born in the house of any king, rather, he was a slave of a small businessman from a small town in the Roman Empire. Actually, the issue is this. According to rumors, Yemen and Abyssinia have been at war for a very long time because Jews control Yemen, and all Christians reside in Abyssinia. What would happen next? First, the Jews attacked and caused a lot of destruction in the Christian areas, due to which the superpower Roman, even when the empire was very conscious, Christians were the superpower. So the Roman Empire, with the help of its Christian brothers in Habsha, ended the Jewish kingdom in Yemen forever. And for this work, it sent one of its own slaves, whose name was Abraha, who took 1,00,000 soldiers. After this victory, Abraha became very strong, and he separated Yemen from his own country, Abyssinia. The king of Basha got very angry at this and again sent an army, but this time against Abraha. The new army appointed its own general. He was murdered, presented before Abraha, and joined Abraha's army. After this, Abraha became the most powerful king of all of Arabia, and his influence spread throughout Arabia except for one thing. Every year, thousands of people from all over Arabia perform the tawaf of Kaaba in Mecca. Abraha thought, what is the big deal in this? Let us also build one. So he built a luxurious church in his capital, which he decorated with diamonds and jewels from all over the world. This building was filled with water. It was the most beautiful and luxurious building in all of Arabia. The Arabians had never seen anything like it before, but no one came to worship it, and everyone kept going towards the same old Kaaba. There is so much expense and so much to do. Even later, when Abraha failed, he had only one option left, so he gathered an army of 60,000 people and attacked Kaaba. The story we have told so far, and only it is written not only in Islam, but also in history, which is taken from the ancient Arabic inscriptions. In all these, Abraha was a great king, but there is no mention of his going to Mecca. In the recent findings, there are some such Jewish inscriptions. He only wants to demolish the Kaaba so that people leave the Kaaba and come to his church. After looting everything around him, when he reached Mecca, he called their chief. Abdul Muttalib came and said that you had captured some of my camels, and they returned them to me. Then Abraha laughed and said that I thought you were a very brave person. You were worried about your camels. Then Abdul Muttalib said that I was only returning my camels. I am the owner of this house. Who knows and you know, but let me tell you this, till date, no one has been able to harm this house. The next day, Abraha ordered his army to attack, but his elephant stopped and did not move, even after many attempts. At that very moment, some birds came from the sky, and each one had a stone in its mouth. These were such birds that no one had ever seen them before or after that day, and he was targeting and killing the people of Abraha's army. Now many historians consider it to be an extreme type of smallpox, because as soon as the stone touched his body, it would destroy him. They would remove their own flesh to such an extent that even the bones of some people were visible. In this condition, the army ran back, and Abraha's 6 Hajj army was destroyed under the pressure. This anger of the Quraysh of Mecca spread throughout Arabia, and the Quraysh of Arabia became famous. After this speech, he emerged as the new king, and lakhs of people from all over Arabia started coming for the tawaf of Kaaba, and every year in Mecca, the wonderful fair of oaks started being organized for the people of Mecca. The wealth started to double and triple from the sky. But in this year, suddenly, one day, the biggest temple of Iran, which had been burning for 8 years, went to bouge, and on the same day, an orphan child was born in Mecca whose name was Muhammad.